my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my own updated Disney tag. So if you see, a few years ago I did one, probably like 2 years ago, and I haven't actually checked. Some of the questions are probably the same, but I just came up with, I think, 12 questions last night that I wanted to either re-answer or new ones that I wanted to answer. So yeah, let's get started. My favourite Pixar movie is, I'd say, like, I'm saying it as a series. My favourite Pixar movie would have to be Toy Story. I feel like, not just Toy Story 1, but like all the series. I feel like because I've just grown up with them and they've always, like, you kind of grow up with Andy through the ages. So I think that's why, and I think it was brought to an end really nicely in Toy Story 4. So yeah, Toy Story is my favourite Pixar movie / movies. So, this is quite an easy one for me. My favourite Disney movie is Peter Pan. I feel like I've just always loved Peter Pan. I've read it when I was younger, and it's always just been a big favourite of mine. I like the characters. It's not necessarily like a princess and a prince. It's kind of like they're flying off to this imaginary world, and yeah, it's just, I just really enjoy it. It's just like a happy-go-lucky film, really. I mean, it's not always happy. You have Captain Hook, but it's just an easy film to watch, and I feel like you can almost like fall in love with the characters. Like, they're such nice characters. I don't really know how to explain them, but yeah. So Peter Pan is my favourite film. I think my favourite character in a Disney film would be Peter Pan, like, again, from the film. But I think it's Peter Pan because I just like the idea of, like, not having to grow up, being able to escape to this magical world, and then I feel like he's just a nice character who can just have fun, have jokes, and yeah, I just like Peter Pan. It's just, I don't think there's like much explanation to it. He's just my favourite character. That's really the end of that. So, this is quite a tough one. My favourite prince is Prince Naveen. I think because my favourite prince and princess film would be Princess and the Frog, so yeah, he's just my favourite prince. I think he's got, not more character, but he seems to have a different presence than the other princes have. Like, more funny. Yeah, that's him. Now, I kind of answered this in the other question, but my favourite princess is Princess Tiana. I think because she is a very empowered princess. Like, she wants to do this, she wants to do that, she wants to have her own business. I think that's what I quite like about her. So yeah, Princess Tiana. So I'm classing this as like the films that have kind of come in the last... This chair creaks so much. This is like, so this is a film that comes out in like the last 10 years, I'd say. So not like Fox and the Hound. What else? Why was that the only thing that came into my mind? Fantasia. Not like old, like Snow White, not Cinderella, not old films. So I think my favourite new film that's come out would be... I think Moana. I didn't join the hype straight away. I didn't watch it for ages, and then I don't even know what made me watch it. I just suddenly watched it and I was like, oh, I actually really like this. It's a really nice film. I really enjoyed that. So I say that is my favourite new film that's Disney have brought out. I'm classing this as like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, those characters. So my favourite Disney OG is Goofy. I think it's just because he's just silly and funny, and yeah, he's just a good character. I feel like he's not necessarily one that's in everything. Like, he's in a lot, like, don't get me wrong, he's in most things, but he's not like Minnie or Mickey. Yeah, so it's Goofy. Now, I don't want to get this wrong, but I'm just going to look it up to make sure I'm right. Because there are only a few that are like original Disney princesses. See, I don't think all of those on there are actually Disney OGs. But I'm going to class it. Like, it's not what I would have said, but I will class them as Disney OGs if that's what it says. So this is like Snow White, Cinderella, Aurora, Ariel, Pocahontas, Belle and Jasmine. So those are the original Disney princesses. So out of those, I think my favourite would have to be Belle. I think purely because as I was a child, I always wanted like the Belle dresses, like always, and they were always more expensive than the other dresses. Like, Belle was this price and then Princess Aurora was like this price, and I was like, why is Belle so much more expensive and I can't get the Belle dress? And then one Christmas I got the Belle dress, so it was okay. It was fine. Now, I think my favourite film from a Disney movie is so it's from Hercules and it's Won't Say I'm in Love. Yeah. That's it. I just really like it. I just really like all the characters in Hercules, and I feel like it's got quite a good soundtrack. But then I could also compare that to like all the Tarzan songs. Like, I love every single song in Tarzan. So I'm gonna say all the Tarzan songs and Won't Say I'm in Love. Now, there's a song, if you go around Disneyland you'll know it. There's a song that's played and it's from Up. So I can't even remember what song it is, but you know what I'm talking about. If you've been, you know what I'm talking about. And I wouldn't say that's my favourite though, but it's one of my top favourite. But my favourite is from Toy Story 2? No. Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3. And it's, let me look. Toy Story 2. I knew it at the beginning. Trust me, I missed it. Oh my god, I just can't move in this chair, I need to freeze. Yeah, so it's from Toy Story 2 and it's When She Loved Me, and it's kind of the bit where Jessie's like thinking about her past from the past owners. And it's just a really emotional song and it's really sweet and I really love it. So that's it, that's why. So I don't know, I'm thinking, actually I have two. I'm not like a massive fan of remakes anyway. I am a firm believer in they should be left how they are. Like, just leave them. They are great how they are, they don't need to be remade. But my favourites would be one, Aladdin, because I went to see that twice and I actually really liked it. First of all, when she started singing the songs that weren't in the original, I was like, what's this? But then they kind of grown on me a little bit. And then two, my second favourite would be Lion King. I think I was very skeptical at the beginning because it's like Lion King's like a popular Disney film, like, well, I don't know. When people say it's their favourite Disney film, I'm like, oh, like I've never, it's not my favourite, it's probably not even like my top 5, but it's a good Disney film. It's a very popular Disney film, it's a classic. So I think remaking that was very, like, treading eggshells. They had to kind of do it justice. I think they did it justice because I was crying in the cinema, so. Now, I can't remember. Oh, I probably said Maleficent in my last video. Who is that? I'd say I have 3. I can't choose between these 3. I'd say Maleficent. I feel like she is just peak villain, like the top of the pyramid villain. Like, when it comes to Halloween in Disneyland, she like takes over Disney. Like, she is the queen of evil, or the mistress of evil, yeah. But she is the like top villain. And then it's Ursula, and then I'd say Frollo. Yeah, those are my top 3. So that is the end of the video. If you could thumbs up my video, can you subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn the notification bells on so you get notified every time I post a video. Thanks for watching, bye!